Farmers who previously engaged in agricultural practices that led to the degradation of the river Maziba catchment area in Kabale and Tungamo districts are full of praises for the enhancing resilience of communities to climate change through catchment-based integrated management of water and related resources in Uganda, or the Eureka project that has restored the water body's wetlands through providing them with alternative sources of income. Silva Begambaje, a dairy farmer and retired secondary school teacher, recalls that before the implementation of the Eureka project, the government conducted seminars to sensitize communities about how to restore the environment. The government also erected pillars to demarcate the boundary between people's farms and the banks of River Maziba.
People were actually growing crops along the banks of the rivers. But now that we are being educated, people have started planting pastures. So in addition to the pastures protecting the sweeping away of the soils, we are also using those pastures to feed our animals.
He adds that in the beginning, the farmers tried to resist the Eureka project.
You know, when you have bought land and you have been using it and it's yours, and now somebody comes to take it away from you, it's not a smooth handover.
Begambaje, who is a resident of Rakashande village, Chanamira sub-county in Kabale district, acquired his 12 acres of land in small portions over time on credit.
We are also calling actually upon the government to keep on supporting us, giving us seeds like veterinary office has done, so that we can find a way of surviving without disturbing the environment.
Peter Mwesigwa benefited from the project's mushroom growing component. He employs 3 permanent workers on his farm, Pearl Mushrooms Kabale, in Karujabura village, Chitumba sub-county.
This stem thing.
Mwesigwa, who grows organic mushrooms, harvests 3 to 5 kilograms every day, which he sells at 15,000 shillings per kilo. His target is to earn 5 million shillings every month.
They gave me a loan of 2 million. That 2 million, I added some other money, about another 2 million, and built this structure, which is here now that I'm using, and I'm later advancing to more because I'm going to other mushroom types which are grown in the soil, as many people love. There are customers who love the mushrooms of the soil, and others these of the substrate.
The government, through the Ministry of Water and Environment, received funding from the Adaptation Fund and Sahara and Sahel Observatory to implement the Eureka projects in the catchment areas of Awoja in the Choga Basin, Aswa in the Aswa Basin, and Maziba in the Kagera Basin. The overall goal of the project is to increase resilience of communities to the risks of floods and landslides. 12 degraded wetlands and 9 degraded riverbanks in Aswa, Awoja, and Maziba catchments were demarcated and restored. These interventions necessitated the local communities to vacate the wetlands and riverbanks, where they were deriving their livelihoods. Annette Nareba, the project's Community and Social Development Officer, says 11 gabion walls were constructed in the area, which has reduced soil erosion, causing the gullies to heal. The community also planted 3 woodlots to protect the environment.
We restored Kabasheshe where we are today. This is Kabasheshe wetland. We restored 35 hectares. In Rufuha, in Tungamo district, in Lower Maziba, we restored Rufuha wetland, 30 hectares. Then in Kabale district, we restored two wetlands. We restored Ikona wetland, 15 hectares, and then Nyakaita wetland, we restored 30 hectares, totaling to 110 hectares within Maziba catchment.
However, Nareba adds that the project's biggest challenge is the political influence from local politicians during election cycles.
Community members of Kabasheshe, they are benefiting from this restored wetland. Now they are cutting grass and taking it for mulch for their banana plantations. They are able to get some water, at least to irrigate their gardens, like you can see now these onions.
To ensure sustainability of the restored wetlands and riverbanks, the Eureka project introduced a revolving fund for funding environmentally friendly alternative income-generating activities. 14 water and environment cooperative societies were established to receive and disburse the revolving funds.
The Eureka project gave us 200 million shillings revolving funds. We charge 1% interest. Whenever you want a loan for a period of 12 months or 18 months, we normally give them.
We received the 125 millions for revolving fund from Eureka, and it was dispersed to 4 income generating activities, where we have piggery, banana, apiary, and horticulture.
Hudad Rukundo operates Fruitful Nature Uganda Limited, a nursery bed in Karujabura village, Chitumba sub-county in Kabale district. His company received around 490 million shillings from the project to raise assorted tree seedlings, train communities in planting trees and fruit trees, and support their growth in Kabale, Rubanda, and Ruchiga districts.
The community have benefited from getting, first of all, the seedlings which are nearby. But also the catchment, the Maziba catchment. They have benefited a lot because we restored a lot, we planted a lot of trees, and people now are enjoying it. They are cutting trees, getting firewood.
A total of 861 individuals have borrowed money from the cooperative societies in the River Maziba catchment area. The water and environment cooperative societies have provided communities with a sense of belonging and ownership. They believe and know that they can change their livelihoods without degrading the environment, but rather through sustainable, environmentally friendly income-generating activities. Gillian Nantume, NTV, Weekend Edition.